You gotta sign into curse word.
Campagan.
Canadian.
Oh no, my little Junkin. Actually, can I put this in? Is this borderless Windows? It is borderless Windows.
I was gonna say you should be able to. God.
Borderless Windows is such a fucking beautiful thing. Ugh. I can drink water.
Can you?
I don't know. God damn. Smoking too much of that contra. Fuck me. Okay, I'm okay. I think.
Oh yeah. Looking at all this stuff actually reminds me. I really should finish like buying the rest of the parts for my second computer, so I can just use that for servers and stuff.
What are you missing?
Pretty much just the power supply, and I think that's it.
You should use your Trump buck. Oh wait, did you file for taxes?
I did, but considering I'm claimed as a dependent, I don't think I'm gonna get anything.
Oh, you're not gonna get your Trump bucks.
No, I don't think so. Apparently, he's trying to get like his name put on all the checks that are sent out.
Really?
Yeah. And I guess some people are saying that that's probably going to slow down like them going out.
Well, I got mine, so
Nice. You got direct deposit.
yeah.
Nice.
Fucking what was it called? Damn it! I just had a thought in the back of my head. I don't know. I'm gonna pick up some streamer shit soon, so I can stream my Switch games.
You should get a Stream Deck.
I'm going to. I get the Stream Deck, the little splitter, and then something else, and I can actually stream Nintendo games pretty efficiently.
Nice. You gonna get a 6 or a 15 button?
Probably 6. I don't need that many buttons. We'll see how bad the price difference is.
I think the 15 button one's like $120, something like that, when it goes on sale.
That's not
Usually
bad.
like 150. It's like $10 a button.
And then the Mario games are gonna be coming to the Switch, like Mario 64, I think Sunshine, a couple of the other ones, because Mario's 35th birthday's this year. You can invite me whenever you're ready.
I'm just heading to the store page because I want to buy rats. Well, I can already play most of the rats, but I want to buy different rats.
Rats, different rats.
We prey at night. We stalk at night. We're the different rats.
I was actually productive today. I cleaned, I edited videos, I uploaded 2 videos.
Nice, nice. $15 for... Well, I'm getting Rise of the Tomb Kings and the Prophet and the Warlock expansion stuff.
We'll see. If I like this game, I might get it.
I think you might like it. Yeah, this is probably my security code. $15 and gone. Must install the content.
Announcing the Minecraft with RTX for Windows 10 beta.
Yeah, they finally are letting people use that as of today.
Nice. I really hate, like, clickbaity thumbnails that are, like, just real weird.
Hey, you have an NVIDIA card, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, no, I have an NVIDIA, that's right. Trython.
I am Trython, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, I updated my follower donation and something else sounds, but I've forgotten all of them, so this is going to be interesting.
You get to find out what they are all over again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should probably deactivate my better camera mod. I never remember if the better camera mod can actually work in multiplayer or not. Because you can get some, like, there's some mods that are okay to use in multiplayer, but they suggest against it. Just this might mess with things. My game's starting up. I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, I'll be here.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to a special episode of the Sausage Show. We got the marshmallow peeps here, although these are looking more like bunnies. You can't have Easter without jelly beans, of course. And then we got some dyed eggs. So we're doing Easter surprise sausage.
So wet.
This actually makes a pretty good egg salad. This isn't going how I planned. All right, this thing's gummed up pretty good. Let's take a look. What's going on in there?
Tell I am back.
Welcome back. God damn it. I'm watching, you ever seen the YouTube channel Ordinary Sausages?
Sounds familiar?
He just makes different stuff into sausages, but he had an Easter special where he jammed a bunch of peeps into a sausage maker and it jammed it up. It's pretty funny because he's like, oh yeah, looks like it's pretty jammed up in there. Oh, he's too good for this world. Alright, anyways.
I gotta fight with the game to get it to have my shit actually show up.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, will you do me a favor? Look at my stream. I want you to check out my new borders and stuff. See if you like them. I also got a little buddy.
Got a buddy. Get a little junkin'.
He's just chilling.
He just be vibing though. I like it.
And it's funny because whenever I look over at like chat or anything like that, I'm just staring at Junkin. That was unintentional, but that's funny. So yeah, whenever somebody asks me something like, "Oh, what was that, little Junkin?" You said what? Kill everyone?
Everyone in chat is your little junkin'.
What up, junkheads?
God no.
Welcome back to Minecraft Part 99. My wife left me, and we're making sausages.
Some sausages? I'm trying to get my wife back. You know how it is.
She found my Minecraft girlfriend, and it did not end well.
Oh boy.
I don't know how this works, so if you have to invite me or do whatever.
I can invite you when I figure out how to actually get my DLC to show up.
Jarrett's editing video or messing around with video editing software, so I'm hoping he might post stuff on YouTube.
I've been really thinking about getting into it.
You should.
Since I can already do Photoshop.
It'd be awesome. I don't know what you do, but it'd be fucking amazing, whatever it is.
I would honestly just make a bunch of like weird ass meme stuff.
That'd be cool.
I'll follow the trends. And then I'll just wait for like the next time like one of the song trends is happening again.
Ejacula is playing something. Alright, I forgot I had him on friends list. I love that Enter the Gungeon Junk Knight. Thanks. He's just vibing.
Junkin just vibing though. I'm just gonna assume that it already has multiplayer battle.
Yeah, no, I mean you'd be a good, decent streamer too, I imagine. If you, just with the stuff that you might play, I could feel you being not necessarily a niche market, but a market nonetheless.
It could be a market.
Gamers.
I think I have to do Eye of the Vortex campaign because Mortal Empires is both of the games.
Okay.
Actually, I'll see. Shall see.
So is Total War, Warhammer, and Warhammer 40k, like, are those in any way, shape, or form related to each other?
Not as far as I know. Two different, like, universes, I think. Made by the same people, though.
Like the Total War series, or is it just kind of like they're licensing the...
No, Total War just got, like, the licensing for, well, this, which is now Age of Sigmar.
Do you want to type the password to me?
It's B's with a capital B.
I think I joined. Oh.
It might say that you can't.
It's thinking about it. Error. You were kicked from the game due to the host selecting DLC specified maps you do not own.
Yeah.
Damn it, Tyler.
I wanted to check. No campaign. Starting up the new one.
Here we go.
Who do I want to be? Clan scattered.
Hooray!
Well,
I don't know what these options are.
okay, so pretty much. Oh man, this is just like most of the bad guys. Top left, Lothern, the Order of the Lore Masters, and Nag. I don't know how to say that. Nagarthi? That's probably close enough. I'm pretty sure that those are elves. Lothern, I think. Like, Lothern, I'm pretty confident is an elf.
I have Hex, Otel, and Last Defenders.
Are those the only two you can play as?
Yep.
Where's Isaac? The Last Defenders are Lizardmen.
Ooh.
I don't see them. What's the shape of their little symbol?
Lizardmen are gone.
Oh, it's just because I switched to it. I'll go to something I know you don't have.
Now I can't select anything. It's oddly dictated by what you choose.
Wait, so if I choose this,
Yeah, you're affecting all my stuff. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, so if I choose the elves, you have to choose some of the elves.
Okay.
So if I pick Clan Skyr, oh, then you can also be rats. Do we want to be rats?
Rat boys. Clan Moors or Clan
I want to see if it lets you be
Pestils?
pirates.
I'm still stuck as rats, it looks like.
Hmm. Yeah, it's Clan Pestilence. Could be Clan Moors. There's Rictus. Rictus is top left.
It should be Clan Pestilence. With Lord Scroll.
Yeah, if I'm Skyr and you're Pestilence, then we can actually be really close to each other. Yeah, we can just set it to easy.
So Moors, your Pestilence? Hey.
I can be Skyr and you can be Pestilence.
I'm streaming, what's up? No, what's up? Angie, what's up?
Ask for workshop.
Can you give me a little bit? Alright.
Yeah, you should be Clan Pestilence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can probably, like, barely see it, but my little tiny island is to the northeast of you.
I think.
Yeah, because, like, to the northeast is, like, the two little islands. Mine's the bottom one.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I start out with.
Alright, that's not too bad. We're on the same team, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, we're doing co-op. We can switch it to head-to-head, but...
Yeah, no, you'd beat my ass.
No, I've never actually done a campaign with rats. Like, I've played around with them for a bit, but never actually finished an entire campaign.
War never changes.
Rats never change. War never rats. Rat.
Waiting for other player to finish. Oh boy, time for me not to know what to do.
I can kind of help you out.
That'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, for some reason this game always loads, like, pretty slow for me. Just getting into battles isn't too bad. But just, like, starting the game for the first time. Usually pretty slow for me. I'm all out of Arizona iced tea.
It's really sad. Mark are the old ones.
But yeah, so pretty much as Skaven, we are little rat boys. And we need to bring the end times. We must kill.
We
We must do
kill.
rat things.
Okay.
As Clan Pestilence, it was either Pestilence or Rictus, I think, have a special thing where you can infect a city with, like, a plague, and it spreads, or it can spread to, like, neighboring provinces.
Okay.
And it also spreads to armies that are in that province.
So we're Corona rats, is what you're saying?
Yeah, we're Coronats.
Corona rats.
Rat Rona.
Timer's definitely ticking down.
My game does not like this.
175 seconds.
Hmm. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Alright, what do I do?
Oh my god, everything is in black and white.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, so is this my city? I think so. Are those dinosaurs?
The lizardmen do have dinosaurs. Oh yeah, as the ratmen, you can get nukes.
Okay, what should I do? What can I do?
If my game decides to listen to me, I can help you out. But like my game's just frozen for some reason. It's weird, it's never done this before. I swear, it's not usually like this.
Clan pits. Oh,
So yeah, what you can do, like with your place, you can build up basically just buildings that you can use to like recruit different rats. It should be
okay.
like a little button at the like in the UI down at the bottom after you click on your city, like up at the top left of that, there should be like a little button that lets you open up the tree.
I see. Okay, so the Lost Valley, it's like a tree from bottom up. So what, should I just start building up on stuff like this?
Yeah, you always start at the bottom, but
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much just look for stuff that you might want later on, and then start working down those lines. Like this, since I've never really done the rats, my game is not happy.
How do I...
There we go. I tabbed out and back in.
Left click to construct this building, right click to generate. Neither of those do anything.
Oh, oh! I actually start out with control of the star tower. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so I click on, I think he's the Lord, and he has a bunch of options. What are those options?
Let me check the rat things. What, the stuff at like the bottom left? Like the stances?
I mean, I click on him and I have, like, Plague Monk, and like a catapult.
Oh, those are the units that you start out with.
So they're like, what, all just one person, more or less?
The number at the top, like in the health bar, that tells you how many units are in each, I guess, like, I wouldn't say company. I guess, like, I don't know military terms. How many, like, it's just how many units are in that grouping, pretty much.
Okay, so how do I move?
Sam, where's your guy? You're Oxal, right? Down here?
Yes.
Oh yeah. You got some Plague Monk sensors.
How do I do anything?
Alright, so pretty much you just select your guy, and like down at the very bottom left, you have different stances you can put your guy into. Like just stalking, I think, is the base movement for Skaven.
I see nothing for that.
It should be like a little shield. And if you hover
It's
over to bring up more options.
grayed out. Like I can't do anything with it.
It's grayed out. Seems kind of weird. Well, let me bring up your thing.
I am currently covering my stream, but I can move my overlay up for a minute. Hold on, where is this? It's beneath junk.
Just open up a touch.
Blessed filth. War bridge intact.
That is grayed out. Might not be able to move right now. Or maybe this turn or something.
I can't really do anything is the problem.
Lastria is mine.
Oh. I thought we went at the same time, but I guess I go first. Let me recruit some things and do some stuff.
Decay.
Where are my Skaven slaves?
Dinosaurs.
You should definitely, like, if you get the game, you can play Lizardmen and get dinosaurs.
Nice.
Alright, Skaven corruption. Can I do this? Probably move this guy. Forbidden Workshop. I do know.
Nice little island.
Oh yeah, Doom rockets. I think the Doom rockets are the nukes that I can make.
So fucking volcano. All right.
Oh yeah, I think it's the volcano. Yeah, Volcano Islands. I was kind of confused why I started out with a Star Tower because, like, in the campaign that I was playing, the Star Tower started out under the control of one of the.
Oh.
It was one of the Elven factions.
Where am I? Oh. Okay.
I am
Okay, now I can select a little shield. What do I do? Stance. I should turn to.
You should probably just leave the stance normal right now.
Okay.
Just stalking.
where shadow.
There's probably not much we can do right now.
Recruit Lord, recruit Hero.
Lord you use to get more armies, and they can control like armies.
Okay.
And recruiting a Lord, those are basically just like special units that you can only have like. Well, they can do like special actions, including like basically attacking other armies, assassinating other like heroes, just stuff like that. The one downside to me having never really played Skaven is pretty much every sort of like race has their own different mechanics.
I see.
Like with the pirates, they have different stuff. Like with the pirates, they have a renown that you have to collect, which that you can do by like destroying cities and like killing other people in battle. With the Skaven, we have like rituals and like gotta collect warpstone and stuff.
So what is the one next to the hourglass? Is that one turn?
What, the very bottom right thing?
I mean, I selected something on the big tree, and it's now there's an hourglass with like a green banner. It says 1. I'm assuming that's 1 turn.
Oh yeah, that's how long it's going to take to build that.
Okay.
I just noticed that you changed your thing from like sponsored by Scott to non-famous YouTuber.
Thank you.
I like it.
I didn't mean to recruit a lord. Diplomacy, objectives, technology.
Man, this map is a lot smaller than what I'm used to playing on. I usually play with like the Mortal Empires, which is the entirety of the first game and this game's map.
Doom engineer.
You got rights and stuff that you can do. Like a Doom engineer. Scheme of Doom.
What are... After researching 3 technologies. Okay, so... Technologies?
Yeah, technology.
Oh, okay.
Can...
Okay, so I'm starting to
you can do
understand
stuff
this.
with your
Okay, this is just going to take a long time.
Yeah, it looks like for the Ratmen, you have to have certain buildings to get technology. Or I guess like get past certain points in the tech tree.
Well, hey, I've already started building one thing and I didn't even know it.
Lucky I didn't have that option.
Okay, so I built one thing. Is that, like, okay for turn 1, or is it...
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Or I'm building one thing, I should say. Alright, how do I end a turn?
You have movement that you can do at the very bottom right. Like, the face with an exclamation mark over it.
Ah.
That basically tells you things that you need to do or it's recommended you do.
So
And you can just click on that and it takes you to where it wants you to do something. Like for this, it's just saying that your lord hasn't moved. If you don't want to move him, you can just click the little arrow next to the face.
okay, so where should I move him then? Is the next question.
Uh,
Because there's a
If
city
you-
right over here. Should I try to take that, or
if you want, you can start heading to the east to the Hissing God, and you can either take that or south to the Sentinel of Time, and you can colonize one of those places.
I'll take the Sentinel of Time.
Conqueror's delight.
There he goes. It's that boy.
He moved.
End turn.
Southern.
I did it. I got an achievement. Hey,
He's a
hey, you
blessed
stay the
red
fuck
one.
away from my place. That's a lot of places going.
Yep. Vampire Coast Mutineers. I'm gonna take the Fuming Serpent. If I take the Fuming Serpent, I think that there's only these two places in this province. And I don't know if it's the same with the Skaven, but I think I should be able to do special stuff if I own the province. Yeah, it's only the Star Tower and the Fuming Serpent that are here.
Mass destruction.
I will colonize this. Oh, so that's how colonizing works.
How does colonizing work?
So colonizing with the rats, you use certain amounts of food, which you can see up at the little red to green bar thing at the top.
Yeah.
And the more food you use, it moves the actual food meter to the left. But
How do you?
if you use more food, you can increase the level that you get the settlement at.
How do you get more food?
I'm not sure with the Skaven yet, but I'd imagine it's either through buildings or through killing other armies. I guess I'll just start at level 1.
All right, all right. I'm slowly understanding.
Yeah. So I can. So when you own an entire all of the colonies in a province, you can do commandments in those provinces, and each of them can give you special effects. It's the same for every province, the same options,
Mm-hmm.
but for each one you can just choose what you need. For me, my 4 are efficient planning, which gives me extra public order and extra it has a. Okay, so I just need to explain one of the mechanics. There's a mechanic called taint in this game,
Yeah.
and provinces can get tainted by different forms of corruption. There's chaos, there's vampires, there's Skaven, and there's untainted. And efficient planning gives me +1 to untainted. And there's just different ways that you can get each of the things of taint. Vampires can build buildings that increase their the corruption of the area. If you look all the way to the north to the blood swamps, you can see the little bat symbol with the 100% next to it.
They have vampires, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Up at the blood swamps, that's the Vampire Coasts area. So yeah, if you hover over it, it actually tells you what is contributing towards the corruption.
Where'd you say this was again?
It's to the north of me.
Oh,
It's
blood
called
swamps.
Yeah.
Okay, I see a little.
7 from characters, 2 from buildings and commandments, and 3 from the local populace. It's pretty much like some like heroes and lords can like add to the corruption of an area. The 7's probably from Luther Archon because it's his starting area. So one of the commandments that I can do adds +1 to the untainted. So I would have 1 next to the untainted in the corruption details. And it just adds to keeping the place, not tainted. Because if you have too much corruption in an area, the races that can't survive in that corruption start taking attrition damage, which means they take a little bit of damage every turn for like all the units in their army.
Okay.
So like if you're the Vampire Coast, like which I'm playing in one of my other campaigns, you want corruption because if anyone else that's basically not vampires or doesn't have like a special ability that cancels out like attrition damage, their armies are going to be taking damage every turn they're in like that area. So like if I went up to the blood swamps right now, I'd be taking damage. So it's like a good thing that you want to try to use to your advantage. And a lot of the buildings that you can make, they also give corruption towards like adjacent provinces. So you can be corrupting places around where you are without actually having to be in that province.
Okay. That's handy.
Yeah. And obviously, like, as you upgrade buildings and stuff, they give more towards like the corruption of your local place and like adjacent provinces. Like, one of the buildings that I have at the Star Tower is called it's the Warpstone Telescope, and it gives me +1 for Skaven corruption. And you can see that in the corruption details. And since there's 2 for the buildings and commandments and 2 for the local populace for untainted, that means I have 50% Skaven corruption.
I have 77.8 Skaven corruption.
That is good.
Cool.
Let's see what I can do. I can do growth, exploitive planning, expansionist planning, construction cost -10% for all buildings. I'll go with exploitive planning for now. Just so I can get a little bit more corruption in the area before I start building up places.
You're in Liber Bubonicus. Attack, spread poxes.
It looks like we have the same rights that we can do. Dominating scheme. Oh, if I switch to the expansionist planning commandment, I can unlock the dominating scheme for myself.
Pestilence is on.
-25% recruitment costs.
Okay, so I've now colonized this little place.
Nice. So when you colonize a city, as you can see at the bottom, all of your you're basically putting units from your army into the city for basically it's like you're adding to the garrison.
Mm-hmm.
And the little yellowish orange part of their health, that's what they're gonna regain at the end of this turn. So just over time, they're just going to get their health back. They get their health back faster if they're either if they're in the encamped stance, or if they're in a city.
Horned ones, realm wakens.
So pretty much just keep them in the sentinel time until it's going to take 5 turns for them to get all their health back. So pretty much just keep them there until then.
Too strong.
Okay, I kind of get what I'm doing now.
Yeah. Since we're on easy, the whole thing's not going to be too hard, but Oh yeah. If you want to like mark the map at any time, up at the very top left, there's like 3 little looks like paint palettes, and you can click on those, and it just lets you mark the map like this.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like attack, defense, and just general. So if you ever want to like point something out and I can't find it, you can just use one of these.
Fair enough.
Also, if you look at these guys, what they're doing is they're raiding the area. They're not in your province. They're in the area for the Southern Sentinels. But what raiding does is you basically steal income from the like city. So like you make money while they don't make nearly as much, pretty much.
Okay.
It also lowers like the what was it called? The public order of the area. And if you get too low public order, there's going to be a rebellion, which basically means I don't know how much like negative public order it removes, but it somewhat resets your public order and it spawns like basically like a rebellion army. And then you have to fight that. Because if you don't, they're just going to be like running around, they're just like raiding your stuff and trying to attack you.
Okay, this is somewhat straightforward.
Yeah. It's got like a lot of little mechanics to it.
There he goes.
Also, be careful with the Blessed Dread for now.
The what?
The Blessed Dread, those guys that were raiding that area.
Oh,
They're not doing much right now, but
just keep an eye on him.
yeah.
Okay.
If you attack them, you're going to make enemies with them, and right now, we don't want to be enemies with them. Because Pirate Coast... So the Pirate Coast thing is... It's not too detrimental for the Skaven, because they have a somewhat similar playstyle. Just that a lot of, like, somewhat low health units. Like, Skaven are the Zerg Rush, like, guys. Have, like, a bunch of, like, smaller health pool sort of people. But with the Swamp, or I guess, like, the Pirates, just in general, they don't have, like, a very good front line, but all of their like really good strengths are in like the gun lines that they have, which are really good because they have like old timey when they were like still called handguns, but they have like muskets pretty much,
Yeah.
which pretty much you can start out with getting as the Pirate Coast. And they're really good because they have good damage and they have armor piercing. Which, overall, they're just like really good to like have. And later on, they get snipers, and we pretty much need to kill off the people that are near us before too long because late game they can get something called a Necrofex Colossus, which is imagine like a crashed ship, like a crashed boat, but they like attached limbs to it, and one of those limbs is like a big 3-barreled cannon.
Okay.
They are an artillery piece, but it can move around, and they're really strong and hard to kill.
Yeah, that sounds
Well, I guess they're like moderately hard to kill, but they do a lot of damage, and they can shoot from a long way away. Overall, they're really good.
Angie? Where are you? Oh, okay. Are you taking a shower? Are you taking a shower yet? Okay.
Is she taking a shower yet?
No.
Oh.
I was just confused. Okay, food. Food is sure it can be also used to occupy settlements at higher levels by purchasing staff. Food is gained from fighting battles and can be grown by special buildings on the settlements with pasture resources. Oh, okay. There is one of those next to me. I think that might be the next place I go after.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty helpful.
Well, I mean, it's the place called Sabaton, wherever that is. Is that occupied by somebody, or is that?
If it has like a little like ruins-looking area, like symbol next to it, it's not being occupied. Civitum is being held by the Southern Sentinels. That's Lizardmen.
Oh, so don't fuck with that then.
You can tell pretty much what race any of the
Oh,
like
okay.
people are
Yeah,
by their like symbol.
I see.
Like, yeah, they got like a little like the like hexagon. That's Lizardmen. To the south of that, at like the thrice cursed peak, that's dwarves. The people that were raiding the area that I was pointing out earlier, those are pirates.
Ooh.
Alter the Homebred, that's more Skaven. The guys up here that I'm fighting against right now, those are just like, that's just like a rebellion army. Blood Swamps is more pirates. Huh.
Okay, so when I get a chance, I should try to go to Hissing God, and then...
Yeah, trying to take the Hissing God. Preferably before the mark of the old ones get it. Because they might try to...
I'm assuming I have
Go
to wait
down
till my
and get
army's
that.
replenished to do that, or...
You don't have to, but it'd probably be better, just because you don't want to be caught out in the open with a half-replenished army. While you're there, like, starting on your turn, you can start, like, recruiting people to your army. Like, start getting some Skaven slaves, and I can just bring up the thing. Can you get clan rats? Clan rats should just be the basic guys.
I don't know how to do that.
So when you click on your army guy, down at the very bottom, there's going to be a... I don't think you can do it right now. I'll explain it in my turn, after I'm done with this. Let's do food. Let's see, corruption. Yeah, that's good. I think I'm going to switch to expansionist planning, and I'm just going to use one of my rights. It generates 3 food a turn plus 40 grows. People that ordered. Reduces recruitment cost. Okay.
Technology research. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for your stream to catch up a touch. Yeah. The
recruit
little
units.
tiny flag at the very bottom,
Okay.
like under your people. If you click on that, it brings up a thing so you can start recruiting to your army.
Scabbard slaves.
Yeah, the Skaven slaves are pretty good. They're basically just meat shield, like low-cost units. You can throw a bunch of them at the enemy, and that's just what they're for. What was the name of them? There's the clan rats. The clan rats are basically a stronger version of the Skaven slaves, but they cost a little bit more. That's actually pretty much it. They just have better stats overall, and they just cost a little bit more. What else do you have? You have clan rat spears. So spears are good against cavalry and large units, but there's no one around us that even have like either of those yet.
Okay.
The spearmen are going to be good against the like lizardmen later on because they have like some pretty big units because they get dinosaurs. Like, not even a joke, they literally just get dinosaurs. They have T-Rexes they can get.
Okay, so I'll get these then, I suppose.
Oh yeah, whenever you have the chance between global and local, always recruit from local first because it's always cheaper.
Yeah, it looks like that.
But if you want to like recruit a big army as soon as possible, you can recruit from both. But we don't really need to worry about that yet.
Okay. Do one more of those guys. Okay, and that's all I got to do for this turn. That wise, I don't have to worry about moving them or anything yet.
Pretty much. You can probably get a fourth in the. Yeah, I just saw you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep them on the city. Let them replenish. If you want to get through stuff faster, after you have your army recruited, you can start combining the like damaged units together. So you have like one that's full strength instead of two that are half. Probably shouldn't do it with the plague monks because you can't get those, I don't think yet. Skaven slave slingers, you could do that
Stench of others
in a few turns if you don't want to wait for them to completely replenish.
Okay.
-1 food.
All right, and then in turn. Hey.
Oh, they're doing something. Oh, they're raiding your place.
God damn it.
Both sieging.
So what do I do?
Are they attacking you?
I guess.
reap for pestilence.
God damn, that is very much not good. You could fight the battle if you want, but
Killslay.
why are they so strong compared to you?
I don't know.
That's weird. The garrison's like really weak.
They're real fucking strong.
How much can you add for the menace below at the top left?
How much can I... What?
You see, you have like the little ticker thing up at the top left for the menace
Oh.
below. How much can that go up to?
7.
Does that take away from food every time?
A little bit, but it only went down 1 total chunk.
Okay, so what was the orange? Orange is -5 growth, -1 public order, and -5 movie.
So I can go up to 3 without dropping down. But I can go up to 7 and only drop down 1.
You might need to go up to 7.
So what does that do?
So the menace below, basically, you just spawn rats anywhere. They just dig up out of the ground, and that's their thing.
So should I hit fight battle?
Attack.
Yeah, go up to 7 and hit fight battle.
Unleash corruption.
Oh, I guess if we were doing like head to head, I could control the enemy. I guess I'll have to spectate. What's the terrain look like? It should just... Yeah, this is just going to be like a big open battle. What do they have? They have cohorts, sword spears. They got javelin skink skirmishers. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just have to do spectate, but I'll try to help out where I can. Also, hello, Logan.
Hello.
Hello.
We are playing Total War.
Yeah, you're playing the Skaven, I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some skeevy boys.
Looking, you're rats.
Weird.
Go lizard folk.
Waiting for
Go
other
to-
players to finish loading.
A hot second.
Ooh,
I see that counting down. Here we go.
Oh, stuff's loading.
We are in the underpass.
Alright, what do I do?
Alright, you have a catapult. That's really good for this. Also,
I'll
you're,
watch the
you're
stream.
defending.
So what, just start battle?
This. No, you're gonna want to like move your guys to like would be a better position for them.
Can you zoom out?
No.
Okay, side to side. See if you can get on a hill. Of course, you know, high ground is relevant in terms of.
So what, move the whole army over there, or?
Yeah, you can just like click and drag over everyone. If you want, you could set up a line like back here,
Back where?
back left. I put the little smiley face on it.
Are you guys sharing an army?
No.
No.
Okay,
That wasn't an
so
option.
what should I put where? Because I got like catapults, I got plague monks and other shit.
Slingers need to definitely be in the back. Let's see. Clan rats and the Skaven slaves. Big stone clan rats.
Do this? Yeah, I guess the Skavens do have ranged units. They actually have some good ranged units. You know what I find funny about Warhammer is that the Skaven easily have the most advanced technology in the world, and they live under other people's cities. They have to use, you know, the power of chaos and warp stones.
Night
But
runners?
They have snipers. They have, you know, vehicles, electricity.
Yeah,
What were those?
move the slingers like basically on top of the hill at the back left,
Now, ready now.
and pretty much just try to like put the catapult like as far back as you can. What does Lord Scroll have?
Why did it not select multiple?
If anything, you can also select at the very bottom there. You can just click the pictures. If you hold Control, you can click multiple, and if you do Shift, it'll select anything between the first and second click, kind of like, you know, Windows 10.
Okay.
If you hit G, you can group them. So if you have like a bunch of guys in the front that you don't want to have to keep clicking individually to do, you can put them in a group and be like, I want this whole group to move over there.
Should I move the Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want the Lord to be with everyone, like at the back.
The Lord provides. You see that blue circle?
Yeah.
So that's the what was it? The leadership circle. So basically, the Lord is the Lord or any other major units like that. They basically provide like morale for your units. So as long as he is up, he'll keep that white bar on all your units right below the green where their health is.
Mm-hmm.
It'll keep their basically morale up, or leadership as they call it. Because if that ever drops too low, they'll flee from battle. Sometimes they come back, they'll flee, and then you can catch them. Sometimes you can catch them before they run too far, or sometimes they'll just keep running. Sometimes they'll come back though, or they'll be like at the edge of the map. But yeah, the Lord, if the Lord dies, especially early on, then there's trouble.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But you know, if it's not like it's a set thing. If your Lord dies, it's not like your whole army immediately retreats. It just depends on how much damage you're taking and dishing out and so forth. So it's not a lost cause. It just makes things a little difficult. You didn't do the tutorial, right?
No.
Okay.
Probably should
good.
have, but
Tutorial is for nerds.
True.
what do the Night Runners do?
Good question.
Let's see.
Click on them real quick.
They're missile infantry. They can fire while moving. They have Vanguard deployment, which means that you can deploy outside of like the yellow area that
Yeah,
normally you can only be put in.
I saw that.
They're stealthy, speedy boys.
Highly dexterous unit. Dodges blades and missiles with ease. Alright, that'd be good.
So is this
So
decent setup?
when you're setting up, like, in, like, selecting people to put places, if you, like, hold down the right mouse button, you can, like, drag it and form a line.
Slingers!
Oh, okay.
What were you telling him?
I just had to form the line.
Oh.
Pretty much, the line always starts at, like, the
Left to right.
Yeah, left to
So
right.
if you do it that way, they're going to face the opposite way.
Yeah.
See how the
There we go.
range? Yeah, see how they're facing backwards? I've done that a couple of times in one of my first missions, and I was like, why are they moving? Oh, they were faced backwards the whole time.
I'd say, like, try to, like, just select the slaves and then just kind of put them around here. Like, it doesn't matter for the slaves because you can spread them out as, like,
Slaves.
as much as you want. But you're pretty much gonna want to have, like, the slaves and the clan rats to, like, pretty much be like this, where they're protecting the slingers. Yeah, kind of like that. Alright, the censer bearers and the plague monks should be your basically like your damage guys. Put the censer monks like right behind like the Skaven slaves. Like pretty much like directly behind them.
Like E.
They will die.
Yeah, just spread them out a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Now, if you have them selected, you can hold down like the left alt, and with the left mouse button, you can like drag them forward a little bit, so they're like overlapping with the Skaven slaves slightly. Like keep them behind the front, very front line of the slaves, but like a little bit. Yeah, just kind of like keep them like in the slaves, but like behind the front line, just so they're mixed in with them.
Okay.
That pretty much makes it so they won't take like the brunt of the damage, but they can still like attack.
Alright, now what should I do with the plague monks?
Pretty much do the same for the plague monks. Put like one over here, and just one over here.
Make a rag. Skaven slaves. Our tail's yours.
Let's see. You could honestly move the slingers back a little bit and put the like night runners pretty much where those were.
Okay.
Our tail's yours.
So basically, just like move the slaves like back to where the front is where their back was. Again, you can just hold like select them and hold Alt and just kind of drag it back a little bit.
For what? The
For the slingers. Just the guys in the back.
What orders?
like what right about there?
Yeah, pretty much just put all of them like in a line about that far back, yeah.
Guide us, horned one. The slingers.
I'm not sure what kind of arch the slingers have. Lowen, do you know?
Lord strong.
Like the missile arch? Alright, Lowen's dead.
Night runners.
Pretty much just put the Night Runners just like,
Ready.
but pretty much like in there. Just between the slingers and the plague monks.
Well, it seems to be about as far as I can go.
And if you want, with the last of the plague monks, you can just sort of put them like around here and just have them move to wherever they're needed. Welcome, Zach.
Sprap.
Skitty bap bap.
Plague monks.
Brap brap.
Okay.
Oh, Lowen is dead. Lowen is back.
Yeah. Couldn't hear
What
you.
are you?
All right. Now what do I do? Just hit start or?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking things over.
What does the enemy have?
Too much.
Yeah, they have
Chaos.
they have skink skirmishers.
Chaos
they got
control.
Saurus's cohorts.
Dude, do they have Lizard Ditka?
Fuck, I think they do.
Fuck, what was some of the other ones? So it's like, damn it, what was there was like one name like Skills or something. Hang on, I gotta find. Damn it, what was that guy's name? Oh yeah, Krindor.
What about Cox? Alright, so yeah, you're gonna have the Menace below, which is gonna help out a lot. And pretty much you're gonna want to use that to disrupt like their back line mostly.
And how do I do that?
It's gonna it's like the little 45-second cooldown thing that you have on the right side.
Do I just press it or is it automatic?
It's a thing that you press, and then you select where you want to put it.
Okay.
And you
so,
have 7 uses, so you can just like keep using that.
so use it
Okay.
behind them to fuck with them?
Yeah,
Okay,
Like-
so he's
you can have them come out of the ground and basically just
Oh,
like
flank
mob
'em.
one of the like basically just flanking them.
So,
from
so
underground.
a lot of the stuff is kind of like things that you'd already know about war. Obviously, like flanking someone, which is attacking from the front and behind, can cause a morale damage and fuck them up pretty well because more people are taking the hit.
Mhm.
Missile units have a range where they can lay down fire on people. If they have any kind of cavalry, they might be able to charge through some of your units unless your units are good against large foes or like anything with spears. Halberds and stuff are usually good against large. You usually want to protect your flanks, which are your left and right side, which I don't believe they'll be able to skate by, but it's basic stuff like that.
Okay.
And
Alright,
of course,
select your hero real quick.
it'll get a bit crazier sometimes later on, where like you have certain units doing certain things, and then magic gets thrown in and stuff like that.
Alright, you have Pestilence Breath and Blessed with Filth.
What does that do?
Blessed with Filth is an AoE that's basically like it's like a mass debuff, and it poisons pretty much anyone in it.
Including
So try
my
to
guys
select
or
yeah, just everyone, including allies.
so okay.
okay. So here's the Blood Bowl team. It was Greg Jennings with 3 Z's, Jacoby Jones, Little Skittles making it rainbow, RG4 Lizard Bot Edition, Swampy the Dwarf Smasher, ZJ Honorano Donovan, all one word, Lil Spiky, Dirty Dave, formerly Double D, Javon D. Brickenshaw Jr., Lavarius Naxatrax, Naxtarax the Third, and Lizard Ditka.
All right.
Lizard Ditka is one of the Croxagore, like the really big ones.
Oh, I was looking at. Looks like Blessed with Filth is
Way
like
back.
it blesses your guys' weapons within 200 meters. I think it only affects like 1 unit. So pretty much, when they're attacking, you can just cast that on the Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. Just give them extra damage, pretty much.
Okay.
What was the other one that they had? It's Blessed with Filth, and then there's Pestilence Breath. I think Pestilence Breath is like a little cone AoE that he can toss out. Oh no, it looks like it's just a straight line. It's gonna be good against like lightly armored, or I guess like things that don't have any armor, which I don't think any of them do.
Alright, this is gonna
Yeah,
suck.
most of them aren't armored. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think you can start it. There is a like slow motion and a pause button at the top right if things get a bit too hectic.
Okay.
I'm about to get it. I'm about to go to bed. I just wanted to get on for a bit to send you guys something. I wanted I'm trying to find a good system to use to bring back the One Piece thing, and so like I don't know. I haven't really learned it much myself, but I wanted you guys to take a look at Fate just to see if it interested you. I haven't really learned it much myself yet, but that's what everybody recommends for this type of thing. So I'd recommend you guys just like look at it a little bit, see if it's actually good and fits our purposes, or if you ever look around and find something else that seems interesting, go ahead and send me it.
Okay.
Let me take a little look-see.
Let's have a little look-see. Oh, pretty much select the Plague Claw catapult and just select like the. Probably put it like have it attack the either this, yep, like either the left or right skink cohorts. You want it to be shooting at like the most concentrated grouping of enemies. If you really want, you can toss down one of your, like, what's it from below's?
Near them, or?
Yeah, you can put it like somewhere around here, so it just comes out like within them. It'll just slow them down for a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to get much done, but it'll just distract some of them enough. They're already fleeing.
Alright, good. They split up their army a little bit to go chase after him. Or at least their main dude. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty much what you want. It looks like when the cooldown's done, just kind of do that again. Just put it in the middle of them. Yeah, you pretty much just want to slow them down as much as you can. Have your lord head to the left and start attacking their lord.
If you can kill their lord right off the bat, that would really help. It's
Yeah.
hard to do, but
Yeah, so just have your guy go off to the left and attack the lord.
The guy down on your line, right there, yeah.
Yeah. If you could try to cast the Pestilence Breath, it should be like the top spell at the bottom right, basically like into them, like that. Yeah.
Should I use Bless with Filth right now since they're fighting the Lord?
Yeah, use the Bless with Filth on the Plague Monks at the back.
Plague Monks?
Yeah, because you have the rats in the front and the plague monks at the back. The monks are going to benefit from it a lot more. Oh, it looks like it's just a big AoE. That's good. Yeah, more rats. More rats.
Going in slow motion mainly because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
I'd say the tutorial would help, but honestly, it could be summed up within 5 minutes.
My
Yeah.
lord is under attack.
Send your sensors in the middle to go fight the cohorts on the right.
Alright, I'm going to bed now. See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
To go fight the cohorts on the right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, sensor bearers go to the right.
Are they not firing anymore?
They're firing. You're
My slingers?
yeah, they're probably firing. They have a cooldown period, like kind of like the equivalent of racking their arrows or slings and stuff, because they do it all at once usually.
Oh.
Their ammo is actually that orange bar
Yeah, the
beneath
third
their belt,
bar.
because they can't run out of ammo all the time.
Send your guys in the middle that aren't doing anything off to the left.
I moved the guys. Are you talking the runners?
The sensor bearers. They're just standing there not doing anything.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah, you moved the plague monks. The bearers going off to the left would help with trying to kill the big guy.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we're getting those checks, those stimulus checks.
Me and Jarrett got ours in.
Are you guys are registered as dependent, right?
No,
You're independent.
technically speaking. Is that the Lord running away?
Yeah, that's the Lord.
That's good, right?
It's pretty good. It at least gets him away from everything.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Can I put my underground rats on him?
Yeah.
You should probably use the underground rats on these guys.
The Lord
The
will be
very
back.
Yeah.
He'll be like, oh shit, I got a battle to fight.
Just the more you can route them and break their lines, the better off you're going to be.
Basically, kill as many as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Tyler and me will get one because I think we're registered as dependent.
Yeah, since we probably aren't going to get it.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Select all you guys on the right and just have them attack those.
What has us registered as dependent?
What do you mean?
Why are we dependent instead of independent?
Because mom pays for more than like half her, like everything.
Yeah,
Well,
technically
not exactly.
speaking, I pay rent. I don't really, but like on paper, I can. So we just do that, and it makes my taxes in a slightly different bracket.
Gotcha.
Have the monks at the back move back and attack the guys. that are hitting them.
Jarrett doesn't pay rent. I mean, he pays for his car, I guess, but like I pay stuff for my car. I'm not sure.
22 seconds.
They're retreating.
for rats. Yeah. Yeah, at the guys at the very back, you are going to want to have them start attacking somebody else that's not running away. Usually it's good to try to run them off the map, but they're way so far away from the edge of the map that they're just going to be following them forever.
Oh, he missed. Yeah, they're very scattered right now. Is that my guys? The fuck?
It's good that it's scattered.
Are you all the way over
I
there?
just noticed. You can gift units to spectators. Like, if you select them, there's a thing at the very bottom left.
They've had that since the first one.
But yeah, I keep just forgetting about it because we never use it.
You silly goose. So all your units are set to attack and follow people that try to run away and move. I think there's that shield icon on the bottom where all those little buttons for units are below your roster. I believe if you click that, they'll have them on guard mode, so they'll fight whoever's in front of them, but they won't chase after them. But on default, they'll chase. I usually just turn it off because it fucks up my line.
Could you possibly gift your Night Runners for me to control?
He's kind of.
How do I do that?
You can just select both of them, and at the very bottom left, there's 3 buttons. Like the big ones and the one at the top and the one on the right. The one on the right gifts units.
Wait, what? Oh. So I click on it. I have buttons on the bottom, is what you're talking about?
Yeah, if you select the unit at the very, very bottom left, like under the little picture that they have, there's 3 buttons.
I
There's
don't
gift
have that.
units, there's toggle camera, and there should be. Maybe I can just.
Oh, gift units.
Yeah.
And gift units.
Thank you. Since these guys can fire while moving, I can have them go around and help. I'll try my best not to get them killed.
Much appreciated.
Seconds for more practice.
The hell is he?
Who the hell or where the hell?
Just
Yes.
wondering where my lord was. My lord. They're storming the castle, my lord. They've kidnapped me, my lord.
You're kicking my ass, my lord.
They're performing cock and ball torture on me, my lord.
Oh no.
Concern. I have a new kink, my lord.
8 seconds for rest.
I love the voices on Stronghold games, though.
Yeah.
Villagers are dying, my lord.
So on your thing, your tips for the stream,
Oh my god.
I noticed, is a dabbing high school girl.
Yeah, she's from a
Yeah.
video game.
Yeah, that one that was being talked about before. I remember her.
Okay, so I really like the Night Runners now. I zoomed in, I just looked at them, I was thinking like, what are they attacking with? And I thought they were just chucking stuff at them, but they're throwing shurikens at them.
Fucking
Nice.
ninjas. Skaven are dope.
Gamers are badass.
How do you like the game?
It's pretty fun.
I mean, is it your kind of thing, or
Yeah, it's probably gonna take me a fucking ton of getting used to, but it's not bad.
Ooh, have your lord cast some goo at the like big groups of enemies.
if you ever decide to get it, you could always play with me and Tyler. It goes up to, I think, 4 players. This one for the second one.
Yeah, I think it's 4 players just for the like battles. There's only 2 for campaign. Or is it 4 players for the campaign if you do the Mortal Empires?
I'm not sure. See, I could have sworn that it was I could have sworn that they had it so you could do the campaign on 2v2. Oh, let me see.
I never thought that was a thing.
I could have sworn it was, but let me check.
Oh, you have rats in the back right that are just standing there.
Where?
Uh,
Those are the night runners.
Up that way. No, those are the plague monks. These guys.
Which guys?
I made a big arrow next to them.
Oh, what the fuck? Why are you all the way over here? Get the hell over here.
They were probably running off, but didn't get routed completely. Oh no, they're attacking the runners. Oh, I need the runners. Run. Some cohorts in the back lines.
I think it's 4-player for battles. I think you're right, but I think there's a mod for campaign.
Oh,
The
the
Lord
enemy
enemies.
lord's wounded.
Nice.
That's really good. That like destroys their leadership. I think they're taking army loss penalties. Army loss penalties is pretty much when, oh yeah, they have army losses. That means they've lost enough people that they're like the rest of them are just giving up, and they're just gonna try and run. Now is when you.
Oh.
We're all out of rats, but
I won, so.
yeah. Now is pretty much just when you run them down and try to kill as many as you can.
Ah,
'Cause
motherfucker!
it'll only hurt them.
They just put up a contemporary housing bundle on Fallout 76. I love contemporary housing.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Motherfucker. You cucks.
These guys are almost out of ammo. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For how weak the army was at the beginning, I'd say this was minimal losses.
Honestly, yeah, I feel pretty damn proud of my military. You guys did good. I
Also,
can use
thank
this
you for
breath
letting-
thing so fucking far.
Oh yeah, it was like 200 meters, I think. Yeah, I'm just having the night runners just chase down as many as they can. They're almost dead. I think we might be able to kill like all these guys in this.
Right.
It's a shame they don't have more ammo. These guys are faster than them. Very slightly, though. If you want, you can put it on, like, triple speed. They zoom in. Just the rats just going after him.
Got my lord coming after you to try to buff you.
I'm watching that and I just see the Lord skittering the fuck over us.
Oh,
Hooray.
thank you. Yeah, this adds poison, so it's even better. Oh! They got like, yes!
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Alright, just end battle.
Yeah,
Yes.
just in the battle.
It was stacked against you, but you got it now. Sometimes the only reason for not doing in battle is sometimes it does help to kind of see if you can take out like a lord or some other key units. Because sometimes if you don't do that, sometimes the armies will get away
Mhm.
and they'll be on the retreat. So, doing that can help. Like, oh, you got achievement.
Look at that. Didn't even lose a single actual unit.
Alright, I'm pretty damn proud of that. My first battle, it was pretty good.
Oh,
That was your first battle.
Yeah, and we killed their like unique guy, so that's really good for us.
Oh, and I got food.
Food for the food gods.
I got rank. Yeah, this game could take fucking forever.
Oh yeah, it does. The first game what was it? The first one that I have, the first Total Warhammer. I think I have about 50 hours on, and that was only one campaign with the dwarves. That was most of it. It definitely takes some time. So far, I have played one with Tyler, where I'm the Tomb Kings and he's the Vampire Coast. Incomplete. One where I'm playing with another friend, where we are the.
My fucking god.
Uh,
I'm in the same situation now.
I can't remember it.
Up to 7. Except I have nukes though, so
Beastmen.
that might be a bit helpful.
That's what I was. I was Beastman. They definitely take it. It actually gives you 2 different wins in the game. It gives you, what was it, the short quest win, which can take, probably like, I don't know, anywhere from like 8 to 10 hours. And then the long quest where you have more missions and you have to basically go across the world and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. For, that one's easily either twice or like 3 times longer than the short mission.
The long quest
Stuff.
is a lot of fun though.
Yeah, because it's got a lot more to it. There's like story stuff. You have optional missions and stuff to do. I don't know. It's just it's really fun.
How much is
Long
this?
quest is basically story mode for it.
How much is this game normally?
50
$40,
bucks.
$50.
What's it on sale for now? Like 20?
I might pick it up.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time to. And if anything, we can help you through it. One thing I learned the hard way is that this multiplayer is much different than campaign mode. Holy fuck! None of those skills transfer. Well, yeah, practically none of your things transfer.
Good to know.
The in multiplayer, or sorry, in campaign mode, missile units like archers and stuff are actually like really good. If you can like not load up on them, but get like a decent amount of them in your army, you can take down a lot of units because they rarely try to flank and take care of those. It doesn't fucking work in multiplayer. There's always flanking units that try to like go after the archers to drive them off, and if you have too many, then they just it's fun though.
I don't have very many slingers. I have gunners though. Gatling gunners are gonna be really good. So I'm gonna wanna.
There's also each army has different playstyles that you might like.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick one and then master it, and then learn other ones.
Yeah, I think each army has its own playstyle that can help, and then I think there's the leaders to start off with that can not exactly change the difficulty, but have like some different abilities and starting units that can you might like more. Oh shit! Damn it! I joined the fucking Grafton Day again.
After this fight, though, I think I might go.
All right.
Because I need to shower.
Yeah. Okay. I think I know it combines the first game and the second game kind of, so you can bring over, because like both games have different factions, but if you own the other one, then they brought all those over to the second one. I'm not sure what they left out or not, but dwarves are definitely the easiest of everything to master. The humans are actually kind of difficult, and I would not recommend starting with them. I think for Total War 2, I think the easiest is probably the High Elves, because they have, basic units.
This isn't fair. They got the good hill.
Probably look that up.
Better spot to put them on.
Let's see. Tyrion is the easiest starting faction. Yeah, Tyrion and the High Elves is like the easiest to start with, but like they all
Sounds
have
like a
different.
band.
Yeah, it does. But what was it like? Each faction, like I was saying, was different. Like for example, the dwarves, they have no cavalry whatsoever.
Oh.
Yeah, but they make up for it because all of their units, even their ranged units, are good at melee combat. Whereas most other factions, the missile units or archers will suck at melee combat. Dwarves, of course, are like shorter. I guess technically the dwarves have like helicopters, which kind of count as
And
cavalry.
you want to
but
control
like,
the Night Runners?
No, I'll let you do this one.
Alright.
Maybe I'll pick it up later, but for right now, I'll let you do.
vampires from the old vampire factions, they don't have any missile units.
Oh no, they have bombers. Oh fuck. That is like one of the single best units that would be fighting against me. I'm gonna spread my guys out about a bit more.
Are they carrying people?
Yes, they are. They're carrying people with like basically grenades.
Yeah.
Well, they're running off. Or they're flanking you. They're going to whoever this dude is over here.
Yeah, they're going after my guy.
Son, you dead.
Oh, this thing's pretty fast.
A little, like, motorcycle thing? Oh,
Yes.
fuck.
Oh, the Doom Wheel. Wait, that's
It's
not
not
a Doom
even.
Wheel.
It's a Doom Flare.
It's a Doom Flare. Oh god. You remember that thing that General Grievous was riding in that was just a wheel and he
Yeah.
would like he was in the wheel. It's basically that. That's a Doom Wheel, except it shoots like evil electricity. What if you're just sending them on a goose chase?
Health has not gone down, but morale sure has.
Go nuke.
Go gadget nuke.
Fuck! Holy
Like I said,
shit!
go nuke.
Oh my god! I want that.
I know, it's fucking great.
Oh, the
I gotta
bombers
get
are almost
that.
dead.
Yep. No, turn off skirmish mode for fuck's sake.
Careful on the right, you got some units coming in.
Yeah.
So do you just have one nuke, or are there multiple?
I just had the one.
What was that nuke?
It was a Warp Storm Doom rocket.
Fuck. See, this is what I mean. The rats, for some reason, most other games and stuff are just like
Oh, shit.
subhumans. In this game, they're still subhumans, but like they have the best technology.
This dude's doing like sick tricks in this fucking...
He's not even in the battle. He's just having a good time.
He do it at once. Look at him go.
Gotta go fast.
I just like the idea it's this one guy on like a motorcycle out in the middle of a war zone just having a fucking blast.
Yeah.
The one good thing is I know the weakness of the Vampire Coast, so I can just try to exploit it as much as I can.
Nice.
Is that who you're fighting right now?
Yeah.
What is their weakness?
Low leadership. If they have low enough leadership, they just start disintegrating.
Oh, yeah. All the undead, it's actually kind of cool. This is a thing for all undead units, whether they're vampires, even my Tomb Kings and other stuff. Leadership, instead of routing, because undead can't route and run away, they keep fighting, but if leadership starts getting low, they just disintegrate instead. So, yeah, if you have anything that's based off of fear, like, what was it, orcs and ogres, the greenskins, which are like those guys, their biggest
Just get this guy out.
advantage is that they can cause a lot of fear. But if your army is built around causing fear and you fight undead, you're gonna have a hard time because they don't know fear.
Run, Doom Wheel Man.
Doom Wheel, no!
No, you're going the wrong way! He's broken.
Oh my god!
Doomwheel, you fool.
Yo, I gotta say, so far my favorite enemy on JoJo was Darby.
Oh yeah, Darby's pretty good. Very, very creative use of a.
Yeah, I felt like it was a little stereotypical for a gambling thing. I figured that was gonna pop up at some point. Hey, Fat Man. But you know, I was like, you know what? This is gonna be entertaining. Although, someone said before that everyone got their stands from Dio. A lot of people have had their stands since before Dio rose, so I don't know what's going on there.
There's 3 ways to get a stand: getting it from the arrow, being born with one, or inheriting one.
What's Polnareff's?
He's like the what's his face? Nice. Polnareff. No, Polnareff earned it. Sorry, it's earning, being born with, or getting an arrow. Polnareff trained so hard in sword fighting that he just developed a stand.
But apparently he's had a stand since he was like 4 years old.
Yeah, apparently, like I guess Araki said something along the lines like, "Oh yeah, he's been training in fencing since he was a kid." So it's like,
Jesus Christ.
and it's like, so did Joseph. He developed Hermit Purple just through straight hormone training.
I think he
Gotcha.
got it because Dio got his stand.
No, he had it before Dio had his stand.
Oh.
I thought, yeah, I guess. I mean, I noticed that whenever he cut, like he uses it on a camera, that he does. It looks like it has the hormone electricity.
Yeah,
Like he combines the two.
I got a potion of speed for this guy.
yeah, it's apparently just a really good hormone conductor.
Gotcha.
So
And then Jotaro has punch. I liked Kid Jotaro. Kidaro.
Hero. The Doomflayer's still alive.
Decks that dude in the face.
nice. All right. Would you mind if we wrapped it up?
Yeah. Let me just pick some stuff for next time, and I'll save.
Cool.
Give him some power armor.
Spread our own corruption.
Oh, hey, my units are actually pretty decent right now, health-wise.
Nice.
Horned one's realm weakens.
Who's this?
Cool. This is actually quite a bit of fun. I feel like if I actually learn the game, it'll be more fun.
Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear that you like it. And, you know, playing with friends, I feel, is even better.
Yeah. Yeah, this definitely seems a very complicated thing, but I don't.
It's
don't-
not too bad once you learn it, like you said.
That definitely seems how it's good. Like, it's not. It doesn't look deeply complicated. It just I don't know anything, so it's complicated.
Yeah, I mean, once, like, I would say do the tutorial. It gives you kind of like a brief rundown on stuff. And then there's one guy that I watched some videos for. I mean, you know, just skim past his videos to do the important parts. But he does a lot of, he plays a lot, especially online, and he has some really good tips and everything.
Cool.
I'm sad that I had to use my one and only Warp Storm Doom rocket, but that was so cool though.
Yeah, it was. You
It was-
annihilated half his fucking army.
This is what we call a pro gamer move.
Just look at some stuff and all. Oh. Ooh, I can upgrade my Doom Flare. Doom Flare, Doom Wheels, Doom Weapons, and Doom Rockets. Team Weapons.
The T-virus.
Oh god.
Team Weapons.
Chris.
Let's go.
Chris.
Let's go. And I'm saving. I have saved the game.
I cannot save.
That's okay. I think only the one that's hosting it can save, but
Both people can save, but you have to save on your turn. And
Oh.
it doesn't really matter since I'm hosting anyways.
Okay, so just exit.
Yeah, we just exit.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely fun, especially like when you get into some of the other things. Like what was it? Surprisingly, humans are actually one of the more complicated factions to learn. But you know, you get into some cavalry. There's